Okay, so this is Hoi An, downtown, the old town, Hoi An, at night. It's about 7 p.m. I think. And when night falls, all the lanterns are lit, as you can see. And it's very busy, a lot of people down here. It's a very popular place in Vietnam. It's a UNESCO heritage site. It's a very old town, a lot of history. It was a trading port when the Chinese were running Vietnam. And there's a river here, it's the Han River, and you'll see all these boats with lanterns cruising up and down. Yeah, so it's a very pretty sight, it really is. It really comes to life in the evening. I've been here all day, I've been here about 7 or 8 hours. But it really comes to life when darkness falls and the lanterns come on and people start going out on the boats. So the streets on either side of the river, you can see over there. And there's just dozens and dozens and dozens of restaurants, massage parlors, shops. Hello. People just wandering around. Lots of places to eat. There's lots of food stalls along the road here. Lots of places to eat. It's an Irish pub. There's always an Irish pub in every Vietnamese town. Grilled frog, grilled octopus. There's the grilled frog. Oh man, what a way to check out. Cocktails. The inevitable banh mi. More banh mi. Thank you. That's just really beautiful. And the buildings here, there's a lot of old buildings. A lot of them are yellow, painted yellow. Or they've got like yellow plaster. So I think it's called the Yellow City, one of the nicknames for Hoi An. I'm going to go back down and walk down the river here. I came here on my motorbike, so I've got to make my way back there and head home. I've been here since 11 a.m, so I've been here, 8 hours at least. And I was here last year. I remember it very well. I was here around this area one night. I remember all these boats with the lanterns floating by. But I didn't really explore the downtown as much as I have today. Obviously I'm here for 4 weeks, so I've got more time. I think it costs something like $5 to go out on a boat. May do that at some point. There's a few beautiful bridges crossing over to the other side. Maybe I'll head down to this bridge, cross over and come back this way. Yeah, there's a lot of people around. Okay, so here's the bridge. Looks like there's a lot of people out there. Reminds me of Prague, actually. Whoops, sorry. Excuse me, sorry. Hello. So you'll see that they you can actually buy lanterns, candles, and the idea is that you go out on the boat and you take one of those with you and you float it out onto the river to remember loved ones. So when I do that at some point, I will get one for Dad and remember Dad. But I'm not going to go out on the boat today, but I will definitely do that before I leave. Yeah, it's quite a sight. Very, very beautiful. Just hundreds of boats out there. And I think they just cruise up and down the river. It can't be more than a 15-minute, 20-minute ride. Excuse me. So yes, you know, this is what is it, Friday night? But I think this is pretty much what it's like every night. Hoi An's a very, very popular place. Oh, no thank you. No thank you. Hoi An's a very, very popular place with, you know, international tourists and the Vietnamese alike. It's got a lot of history. It's a very famous trading port. Famous for its clothing, of course. They have bespoke tailoring here. You can get suits made and dresses made here. Hundreds of tailors along these streets. Met quite a few people on my travels today. Met a really nice couple from France and Canada. in the coffee shop. Really nice chatting to them. I met a couple from, if I'm not mistaken, Accrington in Lancashire, excuse me. And he was wearing a Leeds United shirt, big Leeds United fan, and so was his wife. They were really nice people. And then just now when I was having dinner, I was chatting to a couple from Somerset who are over here. They come here every year. They've been here for the last 12 years and they really love Vietnam. And they have a place between Hoi An and Da Nang. So yeah, this is just one of the side streets actually running alongside the river. And you can see there's just lanterns everywhere. That's the thing here. These beautiful lanterns. And all kinds of great restaurants too. Very, very good food here in Hoi An. I mean, I have to say there's a side of me that I still don't know where I want to settle permanently. But I'm sort of starting to feel that Hoi An is more my speed than Da Nang for lots of reasons. I think I like it here. But there's still lots of other places to go to in Vietnam, so we shall see. Here you see one of the clothing shops where you can get bespoke outfits made. There's just loads of them. You can get a suit made. Check out this suit. Pretty bold choice right there. A lot of people out. But you know, where I'm actually staying is about 10-15 minutes from here, and it's obviously not right in the thick of all the tourist area, so it's just a very different vibe. But if you want, you know, kind of a busier vibe and a bigger selection of restaurants, this is where you come. But it's very different during the day. It's a lot quieter because the Vietnamese don't tend to come out when it's hot and humid. And it was pretty hot today. Not too humid, but it was hot. Sunny all day. And they tend to, you know, disappear and just come out. Just come out at night. All right, back on the river now, riverside. And there's some bigger boats here, so you can go on a bigger cruise in these larger boats, but they still have the lanterns, of course. That's just the theme. It's a place selling leather handbags, leather bags, belts. These boats are all waiting to pick up passengers. Yeah, quite a spectacle. And I think that every so often, I don't know if it's like every month or every 2 months, they have an especially more elaborate festival of lanterns where there are like thousands and thousands of lanterns floated out onto the river. I'm not sure when that happens, but it's supposed to be quite a sight. So this is just a normal night in Hoi An, but they do have like a special kind of like a festival at some point. It's like there's a market here. Right, so I'm going to cut down. I'm going to head towards where my bike is, where I hope my bike is still. I parked it quite a few hours ago, but I paid somebody to keep an eye on it, so hopefully it's still there. But this is basically what it's like. There's all these just charming streets off the river, and they're all like this. They're all these beautiful streets with the lanterns and the beautiful trees and all of the shops and restaurants. It's really lovely, and you can see why it's so popular. Oh, this is I remember this area. This is the book street. Yeah, I remember coming here last year, having a coffee and buying a book. I remember that very well. There's another little side street. It's just this all like this everywhere. Let's go down this way. I'm just wandering around aimlessly here. I'm not sure where I'm going really, but that's okay. I think I'm going to stop and have a coffee before I head back to the beach, to my Airbnb. So there you can see a typical building here in Hoi An with the yellow plasterwork, and these are very, very old buildings. But there's a lot of them are this yellow colour. See, there's some more. Another leather shop. I can really smell the leather too as you walk by there. Wow. There's another tailor. I remember coming into this area last year and going to a coffee making class. Lasted about 2 or 3 hours. And we made all the different coffees. We were taught how to make all the different coffees that you can get here. You know, the salt coffee, the Vietnamese coffee, the coconut coffee, egg coffee. We just did them all and got to drink them. I was pretty wired after that because that was a lot of caffeine. I don't think I slept for 3 days because their coffee is very, very strong. But that's something you can do here. They have a lot of cookery classes too you can take. More tailoring shops. PSG fan. Oh, and there's an Arsenal fan. Yeah, just like bursting with life. So here we are at a junction. I think I'm going to go this way. A lot of live music playing too. I think I'm going roughly in the right direction for my bike, for my scooter. We shall see. Let's head down here. Lots of lovely coffee places. Of course, that's the case all over Vietnam, but there's some really beautiful ones here in Hoi An. Really, really beautiful. And of course, the coffee is absolutely fantastic. More leather. You can take one of these bikes and get driven around on a push bike. Have yet to do that. Some nice pottery crafts. Gelato. Always nice to have a gelato. Let's head down here. Some music playing down here. Yeah, it's really charming. Hello. Fine, thank you. Yeah, more leather. And you can actually buy these lanterns too. It's obviously a popular thing to buy here. There's a bunch for sale. Looks like I'm going back towards the river here. So yeah, I think I need to go back this way. At some point I'm going to switch this off. I've only got about 13% left on the battery anyway, so at some point I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to have a nice coffee before I head back. But just wanted to show you Hoi An at night. Very lovely it is too. I'm sure I'll be coming here a few more times before I leave in 4 weeks.
Mở chơi.
This place was recommended to me as a place to eat, Morning Glory. It's supposed to be one of the better restaurants in Da Nang. They already had something to eat down on the river. It was very, very good too. Had chicken and lemongrass and chili with rice. It was very tasty. But that place is supposed to be really good, Morning Glory. Okay, so here's the market. I think I already went by this place.
Yes. Internationally close to the head of dragon.
This market's presumably here every night. Night markets, they call them, and they're all over Vietnam. There's like 2 or 3 in Da Nang. Every city has the night market. And you can get all kinds of bargains here. For everything you can imagine, you can buy clothes, electronics, crafts, everything. Food, of course. And they have a haggling system here. So you're supposed to sort of like haggle with them. You don't just accept the first price that they offer. It's just part of the experience, I suppose. Yeah, it really is a massive market. And if you want to eat really, really cheap in Vietnam, these are the places to come. So you can eat for like $2 at the most and have more than enough food. It's just really, really cheap. And usually, you know, you're eating outside and you're sitting on a stool. But that's how, excuse me. That's how most of the locals eat. Well, you know, you see them in the restaurants too. But street food is a big thing here. Oh yeah, I'm back on the river here now. I'm going to try and find a place to have coffee. It's already a 27-minute long video. Hello. There's a little place there with knockoff watches. Get a Rolex for $10. There they all are. I'm sure they work perfectly okay. Alright, so I'm going to head down here and I'm going to find a place, a nice quiet place for a cup of coffee. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to get home and I'm going to upload it to YouTube for your watching pleasure. Okay guys, lots of love from me in Hoi An, and I'll be back with another video soon, I'm sure. Take care. Love you all. Bye bye.